Greetings and welcome to this quick beginner's guide for Deltascape version 1.0, also known as the boss of Roite? I'm not sure how you pronounce the name. But anyway, this is my quick and dirty beginner's guide to help you out when going in so that you don't go in completely blind. Now, this boss is relatively simple when it comes to his attacks. His main thing is he's going to be summoning lots of flame spheres around the map, around the arena, just like that. And these flame spheres are curious because they do explode eventually. However, the warning you get of their explosion radius is only like a tenth of a second. You're about to see it right now. There you go. As you can see, the warning you get is very small, so you want to be as far away from them as possible. Now, this boss does everything based around the idea of these spheres. Like, for example, right here, this right here is a basically arena-wide push. Now, you cannot avoid this push regardless of what you do. I tried using my job skill at arm's length that supposedly stops pushes and pulls from happening to me, but it proved ineffective. I'll keep trying it throughout the raid, but it's pretty much useless. Now, as you can see, the boss is relatively, well, simple. He has a regular tank buster that is very rare, called, I think, Twin Thunder, Twin Lightning, Twin Bolt. There it is, Twin Bolt. It can be decent amount of damage on the tank, but it shouldn't be too much trouble. And then usually after that is that right, the clamp ability. Tanks should really just run out of it. There's really no reason to eat that. Now, aside from that, what else does he do? Well, eventually he will make the entire arena icy floor, the one where you skid around if you press the move button, and he'll combo this with either flame spheres or AoEs or some other things. I'm not really sure what happens with this one, but somebody almost gets destroyed by all of that, I think. Yeah, I believe somebody goes down to like 1 HP or something. Yeah, our little bard over there almost gets destroyed. And then he has your typical, well, your now typical stack up to avoid getting killed mechanics, and so on and so forth. Now, outside of this, what else does he do that is very dangerous? Now, during the second half of the fight, he will do an attack called Charybdis, something around those lines. Now, this attack is going to reduce everybody to 1 HP. And then he will follow up this attack with a AoE around 4 seconds later. So mages and, well, technically, I mean healers and everybody else should be aware of this so that when this does happen, they use whatever healing they have available to ensure that they survive the upcoming AoE. Now here we have another example of him using the flame spheres with a combination of lots of other things. As you can see, he pushed everybody, including the flame spheres, to the outside, but then we also have all this nonsense of having to get away from the AoEs. So yeah. Now, something you should definitely remember is that when you're on thin ice, the one where you slide around, movement-based abilities will not force you to slide around. So if I use as a ninja my Shikuchi, it'll put me exactly where I want it to put me without sliding around. Monks and other classes can use their charge to charge towards the raid boss and land right next to him without sliding around. Samurais and dragoons could use their backstep abilities or jumps or whatever. Mages, their teleport to an ally, so on and so forth. Now, aside from that, there really is nothing else to this fight. It's all learn the patterns. Whenever he summons a bunch of flame orbs, run towards him because you're going to want to be right next to him. And avoid the AoEs, be prepared for the damage, and just get used to it, honestly. What you're seeing right here is just my second run through. The day before I recorded this, I ran all 4 of them. I did not wipe a single time on any single one of them, so either I got lucky or they're really not that hard and people are just panicking a little bit. But anyway, hope you find this useful. Here's the rest of the fight, and I will see you next time.